What's happening, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel for this week's episode of Shoe Care Academy. Now today I'm going to be cleaning these AJ1 Kodat JPs in Midnight Navy. So before we get into the process of today's cleaning, I'm gonna go ahead and show some love to one of our newest partners over here at Reshoevn8r, and that is Sneaker Knockerz. They have become our sneaker plug as of late, and we've gotten access to some incredible releases even before their drop date. So let me tell you, Sneaker Knockerz is your one-stop shop to get access to the latest and exclusive drops. If you're tired of taking the L, this is definitely where you need to be. Sneaker Knockerz hosts and moderates an interactive Discord server where you can interact with like-minded sneaker enthusiasts and access information about the latest drops and how to get them. They serve members worldwide and they ship everywhere. You're gonna wanna make sure you head over to sneakerknockerz.net, and that's Knockers with a Z. Through their website, you're gonna get direct access to that Discord server. You're gonna have information about the latest drops and the upcoming drops, as well as real-time add-to-cart services. So make sure you head over to sneakerknockerz.net, and that is Knockers with a Z. You'll get access to everything that these guys have to offer, and you can also find them on Instagram at Sneaker Knockerz LLC. So let's get back into today's shoe. Now we've got this Air Jordan 1 Midnight colorway on the Kodat JP. Now it's called the Kodat JP because in 2001 this colorway was originally released as a Japan exclusive, right? So I think it was about $100 retail at that point, and now people have asked almost as much as $900 on StockX to buy that release of the shoe. Now it's hitting another release in holiday 2020. $170 retail. I'd love to hear from you guys down below in the comments to let me know where you think the value is gonna go on this shoe. I personally was able to wear this one out and about for a little while. Love the colorway. This dash of metallic purple on the swoosh with the navy, super tight. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the cleaning process on these. And for today's video, I'm only gonna be cleaning one shoe for the purpose of before and after. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna remove these laces. So now that shoelace is set off to the side, I'm gonna go ahead and put our waterproof and adjustable shoe tree into the shoe. Hopefully it's adjusted to the right size. Every shoe's a little bit different, but once you start to clean often, you're gonna get used to that sizing and know right where to put it for your own shoes. So this thing is super cooked, you guys. For today's cleaning, we're actually gonna be using Reshoevn8r's signature kit. This is our most full-featured kit available online right now. It's at reshoevn8r.com, and it's got the laundry system, we've got all 3 brushes, solution, and the whole 9 yards. So the only things that are not included in that kit that we're gonna be using today is our cleaning mat. Super absorbent, you're gonna love the way that works. And we've also got a new product today. So I've already filled the bowl, but this is a bowl and combo drying rack, so that as you're cleaning your shoes, you can go ahead and just set your brushes down on that drying rack and let them drip dry. It's gonna help extend the life of your brushes quite a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and take our medium brush and do a dry brushing on this shoe just to get rid of the excess just dirt that's kind of cooked on. So I went ahead with that dry brushing, and as you could probably see on the camera, these things were super duper dusty. And I'm gonna go ahead just before we get too wet, and I'm gonna shake off some of this dust that's on that cleaning mat. I know a lot of you guys ask questions week to week on how and why we get the shoes so dirty. So when we pick up a new shoe, preparing it for a cleaning video, we actually have team members from Reshoevn8r wear the shoe. They get to rock some fits with it, they get to take it out and just really put some miles on them. So that's what I got to do with this particular shoe, and before we get into the cleaning, we usually add a little bit more dirt to just get a more realistic view of how the shoe is actually gonna clean when it's been worn in real life situations. So around here, it's monsoon season in Arizona, and what that means is we get rain, which we never get, so we had some opportunity to get some mud and just really cook these things up really great for you guys. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. We're gonna add 2 squirts of our cleaning solution into our bowl. One of the things that's kind of cool about this bowl as well, when you compare it to our collapsible bowl, it's see-through. So you can actually see how dirty your water is getting throughout your cleaning. And you're gonna notice, if your water gets super duper dirty, you're gonna wanna switch out that water and go ahead and start with new cleaning solutions so you're not just reapplying dirt to the same shoe. Now this is sort of a delicate like suede nubuck material here, so I'm not gonna try to oversaturate it, but we're gonna go ahead and just apply like a nice even coat of cleaning solution and water to that suede and nubuck so that we don't get uneven watermarks and strange drying patterns. All right, you guys, so after that first pass with the soft bristle brush and that pre-treatment, you can already see that most of that surface dirt has already been lifted and we've got a really, really great base for this cleaning. There's still a few spots that I'm a little concerned about, like around our stitching. We've got some dirt that like kind of got into that stitching. I'm probably gonna give it 1 or 2 more passes just to really get a good base clean without being too concerned, because I know that when we throw these things in the wash, we're gonna get that deep saturation. We're really gonna be able to get most of that dirt out. All right, 2 passes down on the upper. I'm gonna go ahead and grab our medium bristle brush right now, and we're gonna move on to the midsole and then a little bit on the outsole. I'm also really thorough every time I've got like a darker colored material. It's one of these suede or nubucks, because you can't really entirely see all the dirt while the shoe is still wet. So I'm gonna hit the uppers 1 more time, just in the sense of being thorough, hit the midsole and the outsole with the stiff bristle brush, and then we'll be prepared for our laundry. You guys may notice I'm being pretty gentle with these brushes on this shoe, and there's a couple reasons for that. Number 1, the brush was really designed with the bristles in mind so that you don't have to put a lot of elbow grease. The brush really does the work. However, the second part of that is this really is a shoe that's made out of premium materials. So this leather is really high quality, and this nubuck is really sort of delicate. So I just don't want to do any damage that's unnecessary while I'm cleaning this shoe. So just remember, you don't have to go too ham with these things. Reshoevn8r works, you guys. All right, that about concludes the pre-treatment on this shoe before we stick it in the wash. I always like to give it a little once over. One of the things that you can do if you've got some spots that you think need some additional work but you don't want to break out the brush and get it too sudsy, is you can just dip your towel in the solution and just give it like a little spot treatment for some of those areas. I'm feeling pretty good about that, and I know the laundry is going to do its work, so I'm going to set those off to the side and we're going to go ahead and clean our shoelaces. You just want to bunch them up into a little, hand-sized bundle and go ahead and dip them in the solution and try to get them as saturated as you can. Now the laces are going in the laundry as well, so you don't need to go too crazy with them, but you can go ahead and just roll them in your hands and agitate that solution. It really just shakes loose any of the dirt, mud, and grime that could be in those shoelaces before it hits that wash. And what you can do to get that solution out of the way is go ahead and pinch your microfiber towel around the shoelace and pull through like this. You just wring it out. So we've prepped these shoes for the laundry. We'll go ahead and set those to the side. I'm gonna put them in the laundry bag. Before I do, I wanna show you guys exactly how great this cleaning mat works. So I'm gonna take all of our old solution. Check this out. Now, that's just a gross mess. You don't have to do that at home, but I wanna show you what happens. Nothing below. So that cleaning mat is actually gonna go in the laundry with us as well, and I'll go ahead and get this shoe into our laundry bag. Okay, shoe is in the laundry bag. I left the waterproof and adjustable shoe tree in there. It's gonna help maintain the shape of that shoe as it's in the wash. I'm really excited to get this shoe in the wash because I was mentioning those like the stitching areas where dirt gets a little bit more like hidden and cooked in. That's really gonna come out, and these shoes are gonna come out smelling awesome. And my shoes don't smell awesome before I stick them in the wash, so that's one of my favorite features. We're gonna go ahead and get our shoelaces into the closable pouch on the front of this bag. Just shove them in there like so. And then we'll grab 1 laundry pod. These laundry pods are concentrated, so you can actually clean up to 4 pairs of shoes with 1 single laundry pod, so it's a good idea to batch your cleanings. And we'll go ahead and get this sealed up and head over to the laundry room. Let's get after it. Bring in the cleaning mat and our towel. All right, guys, so we've got the Jordan 1 Midnight Navy back out of the washing machine, and I am super pleased with the results on this thing. So you guys know I was pretty thorough and all that with the cleaning, just really gentle with all our materials, knowing that throwing it into the washing machine was really gonna lift most of that deep dirt out of there. Still, as you're seeing, like, you guys may not be able to see it very easily, but under that stitching, there's still dirt trapped in there, but really, like, we got some incredible results out of it. And that's just one of those problem areas for a shoe cleaning that's always gonna be a challenge. You know, a shoe is used when after you've cleaned it, there's still dirt under the stitching. But honestly, these things are looking about as close to dead stock as you can get for having just one cleaning on them. So I'll bring the other one back into frame just to give you guys like a really proper before and after. I'm telling you, it's night and day difference. So we know that Reshoevn8r does its work. I want to say one more thank you over to our friends at Sneaker Knockerz for setting us up with this release. As well, our October mystery box giveaway is live on the website right now. You still have some time to enter to win that giveaway. It's Reshoevn8r.com. Scroll down to the bottom of that homepage and you'll be able to see that ad and find out exactly how to win. Winner will be announced on the 28th, so you still have all that time to get into it. And until next time, we'll see you guys again. Sound off in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of this cleaning, what you think about this shoe. If you're gonna try to pick one up for yourself as well. I'm a huge fan. And we'll see you guys Monday with Vic Almighty.